Hello everybody, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. What I want to be talking about today is how you can manage finances in your homes. A lot of problems have resulted in this particular issue, both for the singles that are aspiring to get married and even the married ones that have spent years together as married couple but they are still having problem on how they can manage their finances. What I want to be talking about here is how the husband and wife can come together and achieve their aims, their goals, and aspirations as it has to do with finances and how you can spend. But before both of you can do this, there has to be honesty. Honesty is key in every relationship. Once there is no honesty, then there is even no need for both of you to even think of managing your account. Apart from honesty, you have to create an individual account. One, you need an individual account and you need a joint account. Individual account where both the husband and the wife individually can choose to save whatever little they have. And then joint account is also necessary for major projects like getting a car, buying a house, doing major things. You have joint account and both of you should be signatory to that account. Another aspect is set a let's talk spending threshold. If you feel that your husband is that kind of person that spends too much, or your wife is somebody that spends too much, both of you have to come to a level where you will sit down and discuss this issue well. And then another one is be aware of your spouse debt before you even enter into any agreement. If your spouse is owing, you have to know so that both of you will plan together and find a way of offsetting these debts, before you can even start planning on how to save together. There is this rule they call 50-30 rule for married couple. How does this 50-30 rule apply? Assuming you are earning 500,000 as an example, I'm using 500,000 for both the man and the woman, assuming both of you are earning the same salary. And I want to point out here that it only works for men that are ready to pull down their pride and be ready to take responsibility of the woman's duty at home, because you will not expect your wife to be doing all the house chores and you will still want her to contribute 100% of the savings and taking care of the home like you are. After all, the Bible says that you are the breadwinner. So if this thing has to work, you should understand that anyhow you will be helping your wife in house chores as well. If you know you are not going to do it, my brother, sorry, this rule will not work, because a lot of women will not agree to this rule at all. That 50-30-20 rule. 50% of your net goes for needs. We know that needs are something that you cannot do without. And what category does this need fall into? It falls into paying house rent. It falls into paying your children's school fees, feeding your children, fueling your car, buying household items like soap, cream, and all those. Those are your needs. So 50% goes into your needs. And what is this 50% talking about? And you have to pay your tithe. We all know that. Your tithe is 10%. So out of 500,000 naira, you are paying 10% of 500,000, and that is 50,000. So once you have removed 50,000 naira from your salary, what you are left with is 450,000. So 50% of your net goes for needs. 50% of the balance of 450,000 is 225,000, meaning that 225,000 naira should be brought out for house rent, school fees, feeding, fueling your car, and every other household expenses. Needs are things that you cannot do without. Then the 30% rule is 30% of 450,000 is 135,000. That 135,000 naira can go to individual accounts, your own account and your wife's account. Whatever salary both of you are earning, that 30% should go to your individual account. And what is this individual account meant to do? What are the expenses that it will cover? They will cover your wants. Wants are things that are not necessary. It is not expedient that you must buy it. And what falls under this category is your clothing, your shoes, shopping, almsgiving, welfare, going on outings, maybe having a dinner outside, or going on holidays, or paying subscription for your DSTV or whatever it is. Those are your wants. They are not totally important. So the 30% of 450,000 is 135,000. Both of you should pay this into your individual accounts. And then the 20% rule of 450,000 is 90,000. And this 90,000 should go into your joint account, which is your savings. The 20% is your savings. Assuming your wife is equally earning 500,000, it means that 90,000 is paid into the joint account. You will pay, your wife will pay, meaning that every month both of you are saving 180,000 naira every month. You can imagine calculating that 180,000 naira for 10 years. You see, it will go a long way into helping you people achieve your dream. If you want to buy a house, you will have enough money to do it. If you want to buy a car, you will even do that within the twinkling of an eye. But I don't see it working in African culture. But for people that can make it work, it's going to work for them. It can also work for even people that are not married. If you are single and you are thinking of savings, this rule can also apply to you. Because I know a lot of people, before the month ends, they are even borrowing money. They are already borrowing money to that will last them till month end. If you can apply this 50-30-20 rule to your earnings, I can tell you that you'll be surprised at what you are going to be getting at the end of the year. So please, 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 let us try to apply this rule so that we will not go into bankrupt, or every month we are having one debt or the other to pay. Remember, you are supposed to cut your coat according to your size. Do not live above your means. Do not live above your salary. If you do that, you will see that everything is going to work out financially for you, and you will not find yourself in a situation where you will be running helter-skelter to pay your bills. A word is enough for the wise. The wise man hears and gets wiser. Thank you very much. God bless you. Please don't forget to click that subscription button. Stay blessed.